Hello and welcome back to Battletech. I'm Circle Master. Solmod is still here to carry me because I can't
Right.
carry myself. You wanted to see the contracts. We got so much time though, till all of our things are fixed.
And
We've still
then,
got this escort mission here.
what was the war criminal is going to be an assassination?
Yeah, if
Well,
it's an assassinate, it's 2 skull, and it's half the pay.
I would go price of destruction or price of discretion there.
Well,
I would
if it's
definitely
still
take this
there when
one.
our repairs are done.
I mean, you're fine. You got 4 mechs ready to go right now, don't you?
Do I? Thought I put a whole bunch of stuff in the queue.
You did, but take a look at your bay.
Oh yeah, they're all the other mechs. I need Behemoth back. I want my good pilot. Alright. I guess we're just gonna roll right into the price of discretion. It turns out, no, it's about 500,000 C-bills. Not much salvage on this one.
Yeah, I would bump this one up to full cash because it's planetary government and they always give you more cash than salvage.
Hmm. Is there a punishment or anything? The way that it rates your drop tonnage with the 1 chevron, 2 chevron, whatever. Does
No,
that have any influence?
none whatsoever, which I think is an oversight because you don't have any drop costs or anything like that, like you do in other games.
Hmm.
So when I play, I always play with house rules based on drop tonnage. But in game, there's absolutely no difference whatsoever.
Command interface initiated.
Like you could drop 4 assaults on a half skill mission if you really wanted.
Well, except I don't get half skull missions anymore. And when I was,
Or
I
yeah,
couldn't find an assault to save my life.
Got it.
Roger that.
Confirmed.
So they're hopefully not going to activate until I step into the magic hexagon.
yeah, they won't.
Move order
Is-
received.
A hell of a way
You know,
away.
On
sometimes
the move.
sometimes they'll be out 4 before you get there.
Roger that.
Copy that.
Aye, aye. Position confirmed. On it.
Do I have to like walk into the city to start this?
You can, I mean, you can jump into it as well. But see, this particular map,
I
I
don't want
know
to.
they have you exiting out to the right there.
Good to go.
So what I would do is I would
What, over the
get as
water?
close as I can without. Yeah, see how like where that water is, like it's gonna have you head out
Oh.
that way.
Yeah, okay.
So what
see
I would
the-
do is I would jump
landing
all
pad
your
here.
dudes over the rally point to be on that street already or whatever, and then I would take your fastest dude, which is gonna be your fire starter,
Acknowledged.
and have her activate it, and then she can sprint forward or jump forward.
Orders.
Because otherwise, the convoy is gonna like move ahead of you and get shot.
Moving to position.
Yeah.
Location confirmed.
I would now I would move fire starter into the yellow
On my
zone.
way.
Oops.
Fumbles.
Yeah, that's what I named my main character.
Ugh, shit, never mind. They're moving up that way. Oh no, never mind. You
Yeah,
you
they're
turned your
going that
camera.
way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I rotated the camera.
Yeah, this map is so annoying because if you don't realize it at first, and then you'll move into the compound, and you'll be all in the back, and then the convoy sprints ahead of you, and you like, it's super frustrating. They did that. Definitely jump him, because you know there's up four up there.
Yeah.
And if he's jumping, he'll brace, and if he's jumping into forest, he'll be bulwarked as well. And the fire starter sprinting is fine because she's got a lot of ground to cover.
Moving out.
You can see someone in that water up there. I would move Decker on top of that hill for the aim bonus.
I copy.
A little bit to the left there.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect spot.
Engaging jump jets.
It's just a vehicle. That's a mech. That is a locust.
It's just a vehicle, and then it's a demolisher.
It's 35 tons and can't be that much of a demolisher. At
Okay.
this point, should I be reserving to phase 1, or should I actually
Yeah, definitely.
engage?
I would reserve all the way to 1.
Waiting for my
Yeah.
opening.
Bandit.
In most cases, the AI just lets you do that, which means you're kind of forcing the AI to take their turns first, and then you can figure out what the best move is. But there are some cases where that's not advantageous, and some cases where the AI won't let you. That the AI will reserve too.
I have yet to see the AI reserve.
They will only do it if you have a unit that has ECM.
Which is another mechanic I haven't even seen in the game yet.
There are, I think there might be only 2 mechs that have ECM, the Raven and the Cataphract. There might be one other that I'm forgetting right now. But if you have either of those in your lance, if you hit reserve, the AI will also reserve all the way down to 1, and then you are both forced to take your turn.
Alright.
Orders.
So definitely I would have Plasma jump and brace, and do it where, what's that one, is that a locust right there?
That's the locust, yeah.
So before
I
you
can't see what the others are.
before you jump, right click on that locust and take a look at its loadout. Make sure it's not the one that has the machine gun.
2 SRM2s and
No.
a medium laser.
Yeah, okay. Then
Yes,
yeah,
Commander.
definitely jump as close as you can to that locust, but still in cover.
Yep.
And I would just shoot everything except your M laser at it, because that's not going to have any good chance to hit. But everything else should hit.
Copy that.
Not exactly a great result, but a result.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so the
Copy
enemy,
that.
they've got another fire starter over there. Because the thing has machine guns, it's got a really high chance of getting head wounds on your dudes. So stay out of short weapons range from that fire starter.
Alright. Should I even take this shot? It's 55. It's 70 over here.
Yeah, I would fire at that striker.
One for the scrap heap.
You try to make me worried about that thing.
Commander.
Well, you know, I was getting nightmares of freaking SRM carriers.
Firing jump jet.
You might as well pepper that locust down. It's already been had its own record.
Oh, that did a lot.
Target's taken a critical hit.
I would not move him that close up because that fire starter is gunning for you. But that locust should be an easy kill now.
Yeah.
All weapons disconnected.
I did not need to fire the lasers. Oh well.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let's hit them hard.
What is that fire starter doing? Wow.
He's going over there for some reason.
Okay, well he just sort of gave you a freebie.
Commander.
I would use your I would use your sensor lock on that fire starter before I jumped up to it.
Oh yeah, I can just reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
Is this any vehicle that's... Oh, it's actually on 2.
Well, at least you know it's not a demolisher then.
I don't know that. I haven't seen a demolisher before.
Well, they'll be all in phase 1. The SRM carriers, LM carriers, demolishers, they will all be in phase 1 because they're treated as assault mechs. If you're lucky, he'll sensor lock for you, but nope, they're not going to do it.
Standing by.
Definitely move Decker before you do it. And actually, I would jump him into the water because he'll lose more heat that way.
I need to get him closer so that the sensor lock will...
Yeah,
Oh, that's technically the water.
Roger that.
somehow.
His little toesies are where all the heat goes. Didn't you know that?
Sensors locked on.
Orders.
And I would stay out of weapons range of that fire starter on your fire starter. I would move your fire starter, like jump her like into the water quite a ways away from that fire, like keeping visuals on him but not getting close. Yeah,
Back
like
here?
like that's a good spot. Yeah. Because he also has 6 jump jets, and he will use it to punish you. Same thing, I would also jump him into the water.
Engaging jump jets.
I'll take that.
And the goal here is basically like you're setting yourselves up just out of range of him to force the fire starter to move closer to you, because if he's hitting you with his
Engaging jump
flamers,
jet.
like because you're on a hot map and he's gonna move before your blackjack and your Jägermech do, he could easily hit you twice and shut you down. There you go. That's what you wanted. Now he just exposed himself.
Waiting for the right move.
Brilliant. I guess it was an invasion pip.
And now is definitely the perfect time to have everyone fire at that fire starter's right side.
Commander.
Starting with your fire starter, because you'll be using the small weapons to ignore evasion.
I can get behind him.
Even better.
Affirmative. Solid connection, that one.
I don't one of the machine guns and flamers. Did that do 1 damage?
Yeah, it was a tag.
Ready for orders.
And you can actually kill people with the tags by getting headshots, because it doesn't matter if you do 1 damage or
Lifting off.
20 on the head, it does the same amount of pilot wounds.
Nice.
And that is why machine guns are the best head chopping weapon.
Here it comes. Think I hit something good.
I'm not sure that fire starter has any weapons left at this point.
Yeah, and the perfect thing you did there was you forced him to expose himself, so he took like that 1 shot, and that's all he'll ever get. Which is far better than him.
No,
like
he's got 1
shooting
flamer left.
What's up, boss?
What's up, boss?
Let me find this guy first.
And because you've only got that 1 vehicle left, like this is if you're gonna walk your blackjack, this would be a good turn to walk him on. But he's also completely cool on heat too, so it doesn't matter.
All weapons committed.
Fire started.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
He's not going to be in range. He's not going to be in range of this vehicle. Unless he jumps over here. He can't move there.
Yeah, I would jump him and see what your shot is. You're partially obscured there, but it's a vehicle that hasn't moved, so you probably still can get it. 65. Use your freaking precision shot to bump it up to 85. There you go. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what I target.
No, because he
I
doesn't have
copy.
enough armor anyway. If you hit, he's dead.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That was pretty flawless.
I guess there's no more reinforcements since that objective went away.
Yeah, you'll get 1 more lance attacking you once the convoy reaches their safety zone. Which is now what I would do is I just sprint or jump like a madman until they get there, because man are they slow.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
I wish there was just a ignore the next 3 turns
Copy that.
button.
Yeah, it's mash reserve over and over until you skip your turn. No, we get to watch these guys dawdle their way up here.
The important thing to remember is sometimes you'll get lazy and you'll just want to hit brace, but then the Op 4 will always appear on the turn the first one of their vehicles makes it. So like if your dudes are out of position and don't have any pips, and they have lighter mechs than you, they'll get just free shots at you.
I copy.
It's not really any good cover range here. What is this marker mean?
That diamond?
Yeah. Looks,
The
looks like a
diamond
good
means
place to
that-
be.
Yeah, so the diamond will give you, it'll increase your attack difficulty, but then also give you additional passive defense. And so you'll get effectively 2 free pips of evasion while you're standing in it, but then all enemies will act as if they have 1 free while you're shooting at them. It's definitely defender advantage.
Oh my goodness, they're so slow.
Yep.
Almost as slow as I am. And I don't know where they're going to be coming from.
Acknowledged.
But I guess in this direction.
Yeah, all the maps have like static spawn points, and so eventually, once you've seen the same map a bunch of times, you'll know exactly where they come in from.
There. Maybe over here, but slow ground. Okay. That's the edge of the map.
Jumping.
The AI can come in from beyond the edge of the map.
Oh, what cheaters.
Yeah, it's very rarely there is a bug where one of the enemy mechs won't cross the line, and then the only way to end the mission is to extract, because you can't shoot them and they can't shoot you, but they won't come into the field.
Good work,
Well,
Commander.
I guess wrong.
Hold this position until the package is underway.
So you've got a crab, looks like a javelin, another javelin, and is that a
and a
Huey or
locust.
locust?
It's a locust.
The only thing dangerous there is that crab.
Well, you know what we had to do for that. Well, you don't know. Because you don't watch my streams.
He's standing in water, you could boil him. So I would do say, like, you're in a great position, just reserve. You're gonna force him to make the first move, and it's not gonna be he's not gonna have any good shots.
Not even gonna take one.
Yeah, if the AI doesn't have any good solutions, then they will either try and move into a better position and brace, or they will take a single pot shot to remove your evasion, and that's all they do.
Yeah, they're not doing anything. Come on, you stupid truck. Get in the hex.
Now, here's something to remember. When that APC crosses the line, combat, so now the thing's going to take off, combat's going to end. Because they've got 3 light mechs, they could potentially take free shots at you. So I would sort of like move your dudes in a line across this hill and stay out of melee range, because they could take free shots at you.
Ready for orders.
So I should move everybody
Like,
back,
the distance
basically.
you're at now is yeah, and I would get your full evasion, because they're gonna get another turn on you. So I would go like maybe the other direction with the blackjack, like to the blackjack's like right flank. Yeah, like back there. Yeah, that's a great spot to be in.
Should I just take pot shots since I'm gonna lose any brace or anything like that?
So what I would do, see how your inspiration is already completely filled?
Yeah.
You're going to get some inspiration back from the next turn starting. So what I would do is I would take an aim shot at something here, because you're going to get it back anyway. In fact, with the blackjack, I would both take vigilance and the called shot. I would take vigilance, and then I would called shot on that flea. Or not flea, the freaking locust. Yeah. Like right on its torso or something. Because he has ammo in his center torso.
See how
So
you'll
if you take out, if he
damn.
breaches
Let's
CP,
do
he's
this.
gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Hostile
Or
eliminated.
he's just gone because it dealt 100 damage to him.
Orders.
Your fire starter, I would move somewhere where he could potentially melee, so like right in the middle would be a great spot. Like maybe on that mineral field. I can't quite tell if that mineral field would let you come down from it on that side. It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, like right there's a good spot. You could potentially. I'd go back 1 hex so that the crab cannot hit you, but the crab probably won't try to hit you. And then I'd brace, because it's not worth firing the 1 freaking shot.
Commander,
No, Decker has what do you call it? The breaching shot. So what I would do here
Does
is
he?
I would use your multi shot to hit all 3 of them. Because the breaching shot will apply to all 3 of them as long as you shoot only 1 weapon at each.
He doesn't have breaching shot.
So
It's straight out.
no, he has it. Okay, it's a passive skill.
Orders?
You don't
Oh.
choose to use it. So I would jump him back, like maybe behind that rock or something, so the crab can't shoot its freaking lasers at you. Yeah, it's good.
up high.
And here,
Multiple
yeah, if you
enemies
fire
locked
like
in.
that, breaching shot will apply to all 3 of them.
Bow structure on the javelin. That was about it.
And then your main man fumbles. He can now get shots on that exposed javelin. Yep, that's a great spot right there.
That's a bit
He's
out
gonna
of
be in
ideal
optimal
range.
So here's the thing. If you position someone like where there's an enemy mech between you and your target, like like
Jesus.
there is almost perfect. But let's say you fire that javelin. Any shot that misses the javelin has a very high chance of hitting the crab anyway.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
It used to be stray shots didn't do anything,
Objective
and then they
secure.
patched it so the stray shots can hit something else. But the way it works is it's based on the way the weapon is drawn. So if there's another mech between you and your target, pretty much 100% of your missed shots will hit the thing that's in between you two.
Nice.
Which the AI
Why
will
is he
also
walking
use to
back?
their advantage.
I like the look of that crab.
So that crab
Aesthetically.
might take a swing, but here's the thing: the
And
crab's
he just
attack.
moved.
Yeah, the crab's attack is no. That was his like scamper move or whatever you call it.
Oh.
So the crab only has a melee attack of 50, which means it cannot decapitate your fire starter. So I would reserve, because like the worst thing that crab can do is take a swing at the fire starter, and he's can't really hurt him. Yep, that sure worked.
Well, it took a pip off my evasion for the crab. Same there.
Oh no, how will you recover?
Oh, crab shooting
Wow.
at blackjack.
So, yeah, he fired at your brace blackjack, and and now look, he has set himself up to get obliterated because has no evasion now, and your fire starter can melee him, absolutely melee that dude. But I would pop vigilance first. That way you're guaranteed that your fire starter will go before those other two do.
Can I not melee if I jump?
If you can do a DFA attack, but I would not do a DFA right here.
Roger that. Attempting physical attack.
Just kick him right in the knee.
Well, got rid of his large laser.
Waiting for orders.
I definitely unload into that crab.
All weapons are go. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Jumping.
Should be able to get a flanking shot from here. 60%.
You've got lots of inspiration. Might as well use it.
Yeah.
Firing a full salvo.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
You are out of here.
There we go.
Tango down.
The fire starter is such an amazing unit.
Yeah,
It's tanky as hell.
that's the kind of brawler that I wanted to make for that pilot who's been out forever, Behemoth. I think she was piloting a Shadowhawk before that I had tried to kit out,
Standing by.
but it was less than effective.
Shadowhawks make amazing melee
Firing jump jets.
mechs because they have that enhanced melee damage, which I think is like a base of 85. So you slap
Oh,
some
geez.
arm mods on there. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Slap some arm mods on there, and the Shadowhawk can just wreck.
Good to go.
Of course,
I copy.
your dudes that do boxing, they don't tend to live very long because they just take one hit to the head and they're gone.
Oh, I couldn't see him from here. I'm stupid.
What is he, anyways? He's that other javelin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the spot in the water right there.
All weapons committed.
Oh well.
Order.
Your fire starter probably can take him out.
Would that be that death from above? I don't want to do that.
Like, if you're gonna do a DFA attack, now's the time because you're at full armor and it's the end of the match.
Yes. Feels like just needlessly self-inflicting damage.
Not gonna cost anything.
I'm on it.
And then I'm just gonna shoot the torso for no reason.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
Mission successful.
Amazing. Now I just need Behemoth back to pilot it.
Poor Behemoth. The meme is that Decker always gets killed.
Oh, Decker's been fine because I put him in the missile boat thing. But, like, Glitch got horribly injured. Behemoth got horribly injured. Glitch got a random event that she was in a coma and gonna die. And I had to roll the dice on spending 50 grand to keep her alive, which I did.
And freaking there's even an achievement if you finish the Arano campaign and Decker didn't die. There's an achievement just for that.
Oh my goodness! Now I have to keep them alive.
Look at that. You didn't take a scratch.
Nope. And I got junk.
Who cares? You got freaking what, like a million credits or something like that? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
About that, yeah. With the bonuses, it was more than that.
Yeah, I wanted to replay the campaign and mix it up with some house rules and whatnot, and because every once in a while I like to record single player campaigns, but the cutscenes have no audio for whatever stupid ass reason, and the internet has like 800 fixes and none of them work.
That's weird. I haven't had that issue, and I hope it doesn't wrap up.
Yeah, it's super annoying because it's like sometimes they'll play and sometimes they won't. So yeah, now you're up to 5.5 million, and it's showing you that you've got what, like a year's worth of money saved up. Oh no, Medusa died.
Yeah, Medusa died. He was my backup pilot, and he was in one mission early on because somebody else was injured. I'm like, oh, I'll send him my backup pilot. And then during the death spiral, I sent him in, and he immediately got obliterated and killed in action. So he didn't die his first time out, he died his second time out.
Once your current work is done, before I hop off here, I'll suggest that so that Jenner, light mechs are deceptively powerful. Typically, once you're familiar with how to use the light mechs, you will find that they will, like, you can easily take on a squad of assaults with the right set of light mechs. And the Firestarter is one of them, and the Jenner is another one that it can be incredibly powerful. It can be a bit fragile, but what I find is that putting 4 lasers on a Jenner and then a single heatsink will leave it tanky because it will have almost 700 armor in that case, and because it has such a fast engine, it can just sprint circles around the OPFOR the entire campaign, the entire map, and they will take pot shots at it and never hit it, and then it can easily just walk around and shoot 4 lasers directly into their flank and then run away because it's a fast mech. And then later on, once you're more comfortable with it, then you put some jump jets and an SRM or something on it, and like it's stock config. It doesn't need jump jets, but you can put them on there for better flanking. And I absolutely love the Jenner. It is one of the best light mechs. I'd rank them Firestarter #1, followed by Jenner.
So
and
the
then
question
I
is,
also personally love the Urban Mech.
Well, everybody loves the trash can. But the question is, you say 4 lasers on the Jenner, are you talking small lasers or medium lasers?
It can't equip support weapons, so there's no small lasers there. It can only do it's medium lasers. So like, I use pretty much only 2 Jenner configs, and that is 4 medium lasers and a single heatsink. And that will, you don't have the heat capacity for jump jets there, but you have so much armor. You can sprint and flank and shoot your lasers forever. And then after that, I will re-add jump jets and put in like 2 SRM4s or SRM6 and then drop 2 of the lasers. And I will use it to sprint forward and then get flanking shots, and then it can sprint out and it can draw a lot of fire without ever taking any damage because it's just so fast.
All right.
And
it'll
never hit as hard as, it'll never hit as hard as the Firestarter does, because the Firestarter is just like ridiculously overpowered once you get it going. And in fact, the Firestarter, when I'm doing like career campaigns, that's my go-to mech early and mid-game for capturing other mechs, because you slap 6 machine guns on it and 2 crates of ammo, and that's all it has. And then it's jump jets. And you reserve until phase 1, you jump it, and then you fire, and then even without an aim shot, at least half the time it'll get a head hit. Then you jump it away, like behind cover, and then you wait a turn, and you do that again. And it will capture even assault mechs trivially that way, just by killing the pilot.
Yeah, I've yet to actually successfully headshot something.
So here, Practice with the fire starter. What you'll want to do is you reserve until turn 1, until phase 1. Then you jump it to where it's just standing right next to another mech, and shoot 6 machine guns at it. Don't even need to aim. But you can do an aimed headshot, and I would say, if you do a precision shot with 6 machine guns, more often than not, you will hit the head. The next turn, the fire starter will move first, so you jump it way out of range, like as far as it can go, and then you're gonna hide it for 1 turn, and then you're gonna repeat that, and you do that, and there's this one mission you can get where like 2 Orions show up, and I always bring double fire starters there because they can each do 1, and you'll walk away like early game with 2 Orions because they're no match for your freaking fire starters.
Nice.
Well,
That
I
is
think-
going to have to
yeah, I
wait
think
until
your
next time.
campaign's gonna be-
We'll see. We'll see if I completely forget all the lessons you taught me next week when I record again. But I do want to thank you very much for all the help, Solmata. For those of you watching, Solmata is one of the devs of Endless Dark, which is a game that I streamed earlier. It's a very fun game. I suggest you buy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go work on it right now, actually.
Yeah, go write some code and blame Cool Guy for all the problems.
Later, Circle. Thanks for streaming.
Thank you, and thank you everybody for watching. Until next time, take care.